And the snow has come to an end and the Arctic air is coming on in. I'll let you know how long it'll stick around in the Weather Authority 7-day forecast coming up next. Our weekend will be full of sunshine, but our work week will start with some raindrops and maybe even some snowflakes. Talk about that in the Weather Authority 7-day forecast coming up next. And also what's amazing is we might have some snow tonight as well. It could be a wide swath of snow, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, anywhere from Grafton to Fargo, back to Devils Lake and to Crookston. And the forecast for tomorrow, cooler day, 46 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, a cool day with a strong wind out of the northeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour. And on the 7-day forecast, lots of cool days are ahead starting next week as well. So for tonight, temperatures will drop down to about, say, 1 below here in Fargo-Moorhead, 3 below in Grand Forks, 3 below Jamestown, 1 below Detroit Lakes, also 6 below up in Roseau. Partly cloudy skies tonight, north winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour. For our day on our Sunday, we'll get up to only about 7 here in Fargo, 5 in Grand Forks, 8 in Detroit Lakes, 4 in Devils Lake. Mostly sunny to the south, partly cloudy up to the north. We'll have winds out of the north at about 5 to 15 miles an hour. A very chilly day tomorrow here around the valley as well. And here's a look at the KVRR Weather Authority 7-day forecast. Again, 7 for us on our Sunday. Some sunshine on Monday and 10 degrees. We get 1 day break from the cold on Tuesday. Perhaps some light snow up to the north. 34 degrees for high temperature on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, another batch of cold air arrives, 17 for a high. Then we go 3 below for Thursday, 0 for a high on Friday, 2 for a high on Saturday. And the cold air does look to be sticking around through that weekend into the early part of the next week. So we're going to have a nice big protracted stretch of cold weather one more time as we go through not this weekend, but next weekend.
Looks like meteorological Mad Libs, just like numbers thrown up there. I mean, I know that's what the forecast says,
right,
but it looks like they're so varied. It looks like it's at random almost.
Well, it does look like that, although it is the forecast, and it will...
I do trust your forecast, definitely. I do want that on record.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be cold for sure.
Oh yeah, all very true.
Okay.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah. And we'll have a small taste of some Arctic weather this weekend, but a much bigger helping of that Arctic weather is coming next week. We'll talk about that in the Weather Authority 7-day forecast coming up next. And today was a dream weather day with the warm weather and lots of sunshine, but with any dream, we're going to wake up to reality pretty quickly. We'll talk about when that reality returns in the 7-day forecast coming up in just a couple minutes. Well, you're talking about it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
These are the stories making the buzz on social media. The number of teens eating Tide Pods is skyrocketing still. The American Association of Poison Control Centers reported 39 cases of teens being exposed to the detergent in Tide Pods in 2016, 53 in 2017. But the agency has reported 86 cases from the start of the year to January 21st. Teens eating Tide Pods. The agency sent out a warning that really needed to be sent, I guess, about the intentional exposures continuing to rise.
Well, Amazon has disabled comments from users who wrote the detergent capsules were, quote, delicious. YouTube also vowed to take down any Tide Pod challenge videos. Procter & Gamble makes the pods and told Fox Business they have no plans to discontinue producing the detergent packets. The company says it's working with Facebook and YouTube to take down videos of the teens eating said pods.
What is wrong with you?
A phrase my parents said about jumping off a bridge and do you jump off with them comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, they're brightly colored.
They look pretty.
So what? You know, with frogs, the more brightly colored they are, the more poisonous they are. Yeah. Think of these as like laundry frogs.
Just don't eat them.
Put them in your mouth.
Just don't eat them. Just don't eat them.
Behind the counter, working for any establishment, being robbed at gunpoint could possibly be the most terrifying moment of their life.
But the surveillance video of a Jimmy John's robbery in Kansas City, Missouri is going viral over the cashier's handling of the situation. Check out this cashier. The suspect acts as if he's going to order a sandwich, but when he pretends to go for his wallet, he pulls out a gun instead, pointing it at the cashier and demanding he open the register. The cashier, in the meantime, looks anything but frantic, even as the suspect puts a gun right up to the man's head.
The cashier looks downright bored as he hands over the drawer to the suspect. Police shared the video on Facebook and within hours had the suspect in custody. Jimmy John's responded on Twitter by thanking the police, saying, "Wow, freaky fast capture," to go along with their slogan. That is just nuts. Had a gun pressed to his forehead and he just stood there like, well, it's Tuesday, might as well, here you go, take the drawer if you want it. Like,
that guy
so normal.
It's beyond ice water in his veins. I don't know what goes beyond that, but he has that in his veins. And here's a look at the KVRR Weather Authority 7-day forecast then for us for the next 7 days. Again, we're calling for a daytime high tomorrow here in Fargo of 20 degrees at about noontime. Those temperatures will drop off in the afternoon with maybe a couple snow showers in the afternoon. 7 degrees for a high temperature on Sunday, 6 on Monday, so some Arctic air will be in place those 2 days. We get a brief warm up on Tuesday with some snow showers possible up to 34. Then the next batch of cold air comes in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 17 on Wednesday, 4 below for a second low temperature on Thursday, and then 1 below for a sort of second low temperature for us there on Friday. So Adam, you mentioned at 6 that those temperatures aren't really high temperatures, so I guess we're going to call them second
upper
low
lows
temperatures.
is what I call them.
Upper lows, okay.
I mean, it almost looks like a Powerball drawing where they just like throw random numbers on the screen. 34, 4 below.
Not random, it's a forecast.
No. I know. You put a lot of work and effort into it, and it's a good prediction. It's a lot of variation.
It's a lot of variation.
More than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, it happens this time of the year. But February is good for it. Get a couple days in the 30s, a couple days below zero. They'll be back in the 30s before we know it.
February, good for below zero.
Yes,
thanks.
that's good.
Thanks, Jason.
The winds tomorrow will be generally out of the west and southwest, about maybe 5 to 20 miles an hour, depending on where you are. And then for our day on our Sunday, we'll have winds out of the northwest, 10 to 20 miles an hour. So with an extra clouds, but winds out of the northwest, they'll sort of cancel each other out. We'll have temperatures in the low teens, both for Saturday and for Sunday here in the valley. Across the nation, not much going on the west coast. We do have some snow showers here that dove to our south yesterday, and they're now over Nebraska, South Dakota, and Wyoming. On the east coast, we have some snow as well here in the New England, and also here in the southeast. We have some rain showers there as well. Not much in the way of warnings, though. We do have some winter weather advisories stretching from Nebraska all the way across to the Chicago area. A couple of winter storm warnings up there as well. We have some flood concerns down there in the mid-south as well. We do have also some wind chill advisories up in our neck of the woods and some winter weather advisories out there in the Rockies as well. The almanac for today, 5 and 15 below were the high and the low today here in Fargo Moorhead. 7 and 16 below were the high and low in Grand Forks. So for tonight, temperatures will drop down to about 7 below here in Fargo, 6 below in Grand Forks, 9 below in Thief River Falls, 7 below in Jamestown. Mostly clear tonight, cold with wind chills of 20 to 35 below. For our Saturday in northeast North Dakota, temperatures about 10 degrees in Pembina and Devil's Lake as well. A few clouds and chilly, west-southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour. For northwest Minnesota, 8 in Thief River Falls, 12 in Crookston, 10 in Monoman, mostly sunny skies, west-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. In Lace Country, a couple degrees above 10 degrees, maybe 13 in Fergus Falls, 10 in Park Rapids, 14 in Moorhead, sunny skies, west wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, and a little chilly out there for us on our Saturday. And then in southeast North Dakota, 14 in Fargo, 16 in Wahpeton, 15 Ellendale, 13 in Jamestown, sunny and chilly, west winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, nice looking day outside, but a little chilly there as well. Here's a look at the KVRR Weather Authority 7-day forecast again for our Saturday. 14 degrees for us on Saturday, 12 degrees on Sunday with a few more clouds. Monday, clouds again, 10 degrees. Then the warm air arrives on Tuesday. Good news, arrives about a little early than we thought yesterday. 25 degrees for us on Tuesday with some sunshine. Wednesday, we could see some afternoon and evening snow, and 29. Then another shot of cold air arrives Thursday and Friday, back down to the single digits one more time. 5 and sun on Thursday, 9 and a few clouds on Friday. So Adam, looks like the warmth on Valentine's Day may warm your heart a little bit, possibly, with temperatures in 20s both days, but unfortunately that warm-up will not last. And we'll take a look at 9 at the longer range temperature outlook to see if it will be cold or warm as we head towards the end of February.
You know, I think Mother Nature might have a cruel sense of humor because the day after Valentine's Day is known to some people as Singles Awareness Day. Oh. And so it's going to drop from 29, all warm for your lovey-dovey, to 5 degrees, where you can't even go outside to escape the pain of being alone.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mother Nature has a cruel sense of humor, I guess.
Okay, well, we'll manage.
Okay.
Thanks, Jason.
No problem.